everybody, what's up? I know this is technically a Destiny YouTube page, but since Destiny isn't out yet, I figured we can go ahead and talk about Titanfall. I know it's still the beta, but I figure we could go over some of the weapons. I especially want to go over this smart pistol, MK5 or whatever it is. It's got some pretty cool little things that it can do to help you out. So I think it's kind of neat. One thing that it can do, and you'll notice in the video, is that it has the targeting system, and especially for me, because I don't really know the maps very well, there's only 2 of them so far, but it helps locate your enemies before you can. You see the little box right there, when you have that first perk that you get, your location's gonna only be in that little area. It'll lock faster than it will just, stock, but it's only in that area, so you have to be looking in that area to find whatever enemy, and it'll lock onto them. Now, the thing is, I didn't realize this at first, but you can't aim down sights, otherwise you'll lose the lock. So you just do what you just saw there. You have to, basically not sight in and hit them. It comes in handy. You'll see later in the video where I'm running through over by B, and it locked onto somebody, and I didn't even see them there. I think they still ended up killing me, but the point is that it helps you locate the enemies before sometimes you can even see them, and it's a really cool pistol. It takes about 2 to 3 shots when it's red, or 3 to 5 when it's orange, roughly. Again, I'm not 100% sure because I can't test it very well, being in public lobbies and it being the beta still. But nonetheless, it's really a neat weapon. It comes in real handy if you use the cloaking or whatever. Obviously, people can still see you when you're cloaked, but it's a little bit more advantageous, I guess. Not sure if that's the right word, but yeah, right there you see how it locked onto somebody. I didn't even know nobody was up there, so I think that's pretty cool. Another thing, when you cloak, if, like, for me, I was having real good success when I'm cloaked behind the domination or hardpoint objective. I guess it's domination, but they call it hardpoint. We'll say domination. If you cloak and then just hide behind that thing and crouch, it's a little bit harder for them to see you, even though they can still kind of see, but because you're masked by that thing, unless they come up from behind you or really close to you, it makes it really hard to see. And if you're using this pistol, then you'll notice them before you might even notice, and your pistol will notice them before you even notice them. So it gives you just that much of an advantage. Plus, if you notice, you can cloak, and I think you can almost cloak for the entire duration of the neutralizing, and then you wait just a second, and then you'll see you can cloak for almost the entire capture point, so you can almost stay invisible the whole time if you do it right. So that's something that you can take into consideration, I guess. Another thing is, I'm not sure, some people know this, a lot of people that I played with last night didn't know this, but if your Titan is ready and available, whenever you spawn, you can spawn in. If you notice down there at the bottom, you can spawn in as your Titan if it's ready. And another thing that I like doing is if you have I think it's a supercharged core burn card, you can equip that and then spawn in as your Titan, and then you're equipped in with the extra core damage all ready to go. And that helps out a lot. So you hop in your Titan, bam, you're good to go. So I find that very handy, very useful. And you'll see here another reason for the invisibility, because I go invisible right here, and then the guy jumps up there, I can't see him, or he can't see me rather, and yeah, I jumped the gun on that. I didn't wait for it to get red, and that's the thing is, if it's orange, it's not really locked on. It'll locate them for you, but it's not really locked on, so you're gonna, it's gonna take a lot more shots. I guess I like the way that they kind of did it. It's very well balanced because you have to wait so long. It gives them an opportunity, but once it's locked in red, it doesn't matter because they are going to die, and they're going to die very quickly. 2 to 3 shots, they're dead. So that's my thoughts on that gun. Don't really have much more to say on it. I mean, it is the beta, So once the actual game comes out on the 11th, I'll give you a more in-depth review of this gun and some of the other ones, and the burn cards and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's about all I have right now. Like I said, it's the beta, so there's not really much we can get into in depth about these weapons. But as soon as the game comes out, I will have more videos. I'll have more detailed videos with the weapons and give you my opinions on what might be some of the better classes and all that. Until Destiny comes out, that's probably what we'll focus on here at Destiny in Depth. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and also in the comments, let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you liked about the video, or what you thought I left out, or if I made a mistake, go ahead and point it out. And I'll look forward to making plenty more videos. All right, thanks guys. Peace.